guys, welcome back. Today I'll talk about Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth II served from 1952 to 2022 as the reigning monarch of the United Kingdom and other realms and territories as well as head of the Commonwealth. In September 2015, Elizabeth surpassed the record of 63 years and 216 days on the throne set by her great-great-grandmother, Queen Victoria. When Elizabeth Alexander Mary was born on April 21, 1926, she had very little chance of assuming the throne, as her father was a young son of King George V. But in late 1936, her uncle King Edward VIII renounced to marry an American divorcee, Wallis Simpson. As a result, her father became King George VI. Though she spent much of her childhood with nannies, Princess Elizabeth was influenced greatly by her mother, who instilled in her a devout Christian faith as well as a keen understanding of the demands of royal life. Educated by private tutors, with an emphasis on British history and law, the princess also studied music and learned to speak fluent French. Elizabeth and her younger sister, Margaret, spent much of World War II living apart from their parents in the Royal Lodge at Windsor Castle, a medieval fortress outside London. In 1947, soon after the royal family returned from an official visit to South Africa and Rhodesia, they announced Elizabeth's engagement to Prince Philip of Greece, her third cousin and a lieutenant in the Royal Navy. The many in the royal circle viewed Philip as an unwise match due to his lack of money and foreign blood. Elizabeth was determined and very much in love. She and Philip wed on December 20th, 1947, at Westminster Abbey. Elizabeth and Philip were married for an extraordinary 73 years until the prince died in April 2021, at the age of 99. With her father's health declining in 1951, Elizabeth stepped in for him for various state functions. After spending that Christmas with the royal family, Elizabeth and Philip left on a tour of Australia and New Zealand, making a stopover in Kenya en route in the first decade of her reign. Elizabeth settled into her role as queen, developing a close bond with the Prime Minister Winston Churchill, weathering a foreign affairs disaster in the Suez Crisis of 1956, and making numerous state trips abroad. In response to pointed criticism in the press, the Queen embraced steps to modernize her own image and that of the monarchy, including televising her annual Christmas broadcast for the first time in 1957. At the time, her personal fortune was estimated at $11.7 billion. In another modernizing measure, she also agreed to open the state rooms at Buckingham Palace to the public for an admission fee when she was not in residence. In her seventh decade on the throne, Queen Elizabeth presided over the pomp and circumstance of another royal wedding at Westminster Abbey, that of Prince William to Catherine Middleton in April 2011. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, who are in line to become Britain's next King of Queen, continued the line of succession with their children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Rumors swirled at various times that Queen Elizabeth would step aside and let Prince Charles take the throne. In 2017, she delegated some of her royal obligations, such as the official remembrance ceremony, to him, fueling speculation that she was preparing to bequeath the throne to her eldest son. Instead, she remained a consistent, stable presence at the head of Britain's reigning family until her peaceful death in September 2022 at her beloved country residence, Balmoral Castle. That's all for this video, and I will see you next time.